Alright, this is the latest progression of the oval chuck. It's coming on very nicely. These brass bearing followers didn't work out. They left a brass residue on the bearing, and I thought, well, that's wear, and it is. It's not very, you can't feel it, but I can see that there is wear starting to happen on those. You can see it there, look. So that didn't work. So I've tried. Now I ran it really at 1500 RPM just as a stress test, and it ran okay. You wouldn't be able to turn. The vibrations were very fast and intense. It wasn't like a heavy bowl that it's shaking your lathe about. It was just really rapid, because it's oscillating then at 3000 RPM when you think about it. So your eyes can't cope with the blur of the vibration anyway. So I won't be turning 25mm offset under power. I'll do that using a router. Up to 15mm, which I'm set at now. Even with these, it was at the minimum speed of my lathe is 700 RPM. At 700 RPM it's bearable. This is at 700 RPM set at 15mm with these, and the finish I got on these off the router with a bit of research on the internet on how to cut plastic. It's good. It's PE 500 plastic. So this is a 700 RPM 15mm offset. You see, that's lovely and quiet, really. So that's where I am. I still haven't cut the dovetail in plastic. I'll need to make a jig for that. And really, this wood is working out good. It doesn't get hot. I'm going to keep track of the wood and for now and see how it wears, and I'll make some jigs for the plastic dovetails just in case. But let's set this back to 0, and it sets back to 0. Oh, the plate on top references, it keeps everything referenced to the top of the headstock, which I know is 50mm above the centre, and I was very careful in how I machined everything down to that 50mm, so it centres vertically correctly. And I'm going to put a stop that comes against that plate to set to the other 0. This, you know, the horizontal Y. I think that's the Y axis 0. You do have to tighten it up a fair bit. I'll put a reinforcement bar on the back jaw as well, because I actually broke the back clamping plate. I did actually break it because there's tons of clamping pressure on there, and I got a bit over enthusiastic. Anyway, here we go on 0. You see, we get a nice centre there. So that's where I'm at with it. It's looking very good. Now I can start thinking about what I'm going to do with it. Well, I know what I'm doing with it, but it's just a further progression in the development. Thanks for watching.